Let's take a look at Ikigai Springs hole 7. This is one you definitely want the big bomber driver on, or one of them. If you don't have one, you're probably not playing for birdie. If you have the glide skip drive, then you've got a shot at it. In some winds, even with this disc, it's a challenge. The three wind, this wind here, actually, the headwind out of the right, if that were a three, uh, birdie would be achievable, but very challenging. So we're going to go with this wind, put the middle chevrons about here, probably a disc worth of hyzer or so. We want to try to stay to the right a little bit, but don't want to bounce off that bank. And anything past this rock, I consider as a good drive. And then for the second drive, we can go either big skip extra glide again, or we could go turn glide. Uh, let's go with the glide skip again. Aim it towards this tree, and we're going to have to give it probably another disc worth of anhyzer. Let's see how this plays out. A little too far to the right, but I got lucky there. And you don't want to be over in this stuff if you can avoid it. There's lots of obstructions. So we're going to go big skip, extra glide one more time. And this one we can probably get maybe close to 300 out of. So we're probably looking at a 40-foot to the basket. Oh, maybe we got a little better than that. 43. Okay, yep. So that's not a bad win to get the birdie play in. You just have to avoid trouble and you're good. And the other option, which is a bit of a risk, high risk actually, I guess, and it's more uh, of a reward in difficult winds such as this, where the birdie is sort of a almost 50-50 proposition probably on this hole, and that is to use the fairway of hole 8. We can take the glide skip and come straight back, and we're going to try to skip down here to the bottom. There's the fairway of hole 8, and then we just need to hope we don't get a roll. And with the glide skip, a lot of times you don't, but I'm not going to say it's not without risk, because it certainly is. And I'm going to take the turn glide here just to give myself a little more room to stay to the right of this fairway. And 300 feet, it's looking pretty good. I'm probably going to get 310 out of this drive with this wind. So, yeah. So that's an option. You can decide for yourself based upon your risk tolerance, or whether you want to try that or not. But I wanted to throw that in there. So that's Ikigai Springs, hole 7. Hope you learned something. We'll see you around the valley.